The wind is blowing cold, my love. Cold are the drops of rain. I only have but one true love, and in greenwood she lies slain. In greenwood she lies slain. I'll do as much for my true love as any lover may. I'll sit beside her grave and mourn for 12 months and a day, for 12 months and a day. The 12-month and a day being gone, the ghost began to greet. Your salt and tears, they trickled down and wet my winding sheet. They wet my winding sheet. 'Tis I that sits beside your grave, and will not let you sleep. One kiss I crave of your clay-cold lips, and that is all I seek. That is all I seek. Oh, lily, lily are my lips. My breath comes earthy strong. If you have one kiss of my clay-cold lips, your time will not be long. Your time will not be long. 'Twas down in yonder garden green, where, love, we used to walk, the fairest flower that e'er was seen is withered to the stalk, It's withered to the stalk. The stalk is withered dry, my love. So must our hearts decay. So rest yourself content, my dear, till God calls you away, till God calls you away. For the release of all stuck ancestral patterns of unprocessed and incomplete grief. Great blue heron, snowy egret, pelican and crane, stir up this ocean of tears into milk, into honey, into nectar, into dew, into ether, into empty space. Release, release, release. In London city, where I did dwell, a butcher boy I loved right well. He courted me my life away, and now with me he will not stay. I wish in vain. I wish I was a maid again, a maid again. I ne'er shall be, till the cherries grow on the apple tree. I wish my baby it was born and smiling on its daddy's knee, and that poor I to be dead and gone, with the long green grass growing over me. stair to go to bed, and calling up her mother said, "Bring me a chair that I may sit, and a pen and ink that I may write." With every line, cried Willie dear, with every word she dropped a tear. Oh, what a foolish girl am I, to be led astray by a butcher boy. He climbed the stair and the door he broke. He found her hanging by a rope. He took his knife and he cut her down, and in her pocket these words he found. Oh, make my grave large, wide, and deep, with a marble stone at the head and feet, and in the middle a turtle dove, that the world may know I died for love. For the release of all stuck ancestral patterns of abandonment and betrayal and self-harm. Great blue heron, snowy egret, pelican and crane, stir up this ocean of tears into milk, into honey, into nectar, into dew, into ether, into empty space. Release, release, release.
be seen, for he's gone to bonny Scotland to wed a fair queen. So leave now from these portals, leave now from this hall. It's at the bottom of the ocean you should hide your downfall. Oh, don't you remember, love, how night in Quinn, when we exchanged rings, my love, and I, against my will, yours was made of gold, my love, and mine but of tin. Yours was worth a guinea, love, and mine but a pin. My curse upon you, mother, my curse being sore, for I dreamt I saw my true love a-knocking at my door. Lie down, my foolish son, lie down and go to sleep, for it was only the servant girl lies drowning in the deep. Oh, saddle my black horse, the brown or the bay. Oh, saddle my fastest horse in the stable this day. I'll ride over the mountains, across the valley wide, until I find my true love and lie down at her side.
For the release of all stuck ancestral patterns of rejection and casting out and tribal walls and the harm they cause. Great blue heron, snowy egret, pelican and crane, stir up this ocean of tears into milk, into honey, into nectar, into dew, into ether, into empty space. Release, release, release. When I was a young girl, I heard my mother say that I was a foolish lass and easily led astray. Before I would work, I would rather sport and play with my Johnny on the banks of red roses. On the banks of red roses, my love and I sat down, and I took out my fiddle for to play a merry tune. In the middle of the tune, oh, she sighed and she said, "Oh, my Johnny, darling Johnny, never leave me." Well, he brought her to his lodge and he treated her to tea, saying, "Drink me, dearest Mary, and then come away with me." Saying, "Drink me, dearest Mary, and come away with me to the sweet and lovely banks of red roses." Well, they walked and they talked till they came unto a cave where Johnny all the day had been digging up a grave. Where Johnny all the day had been digging up a grave for to lay his lassie low among the roses. Well, he took out his pocket knife, it was both long and sharp, and he plunged it right into his own dear Mary's heart. Well, he plunged it right into his own dear Mary's heart, and he left her lying low among the roses. For the release of all stuck ancestral patterns of violence against women. Great blue heron, snowy egret, pelican and crane, stir up this ocean of tears into milk, into honey, into nectar, into dew, into ether, into empty space. Release, release, release. squire lived in our town. He was a man of high renown. He had a daughter of beauty bright, and the name that he called her was his heart's delight. 'Twas many a young man to court her came, but none of them could her fancy gain, till there came a one of a low degree, and above them all she fancied he. But when her father he came to know that she did love this young man so, over 50 miles he sent her away, all to deprive them of their wedding day. One night as she lay in her bedroom, her love came to her from out the gloom. He touched her hand and to her did say, "Oh, arise, my darling, and come away." With this young man she got up behind, and they rode faster than any wind. They rode and rode for an hour or more, till he cries, "Oh, my darling, my head feels sore." A Holland handkerchief she then took out, and with it wrapped his aching head about. She kissed his lips and to him did say, "Oh, my love, you are colder than any clay." And when they came to her father's gate, get down, love, the hour is late. Get down, love, and go to bed, while I see that this noble horse is groomed and fed." And when she came to her father's hall, "Who's there, who's there?" her own father called. "'Tis I, dear father, didn't you send for me by such a lovely messenger as he?" "Oh no, dear daughter, this cannot be. Your words are false, and you lie to me. For upon yon mountain your young man died, and in yonder green garden does his body lie." The truth then dawned on this maiden brave, and with her friends she exposed the grave, where she found her young man, though 9 months dead, with a Holland handkerchief around his head. Oh, all you parents, so say I still, who deprive young lovers of their heart's true will, for once their promises and vows they give, they cannot remove them while they shall live. For the release of all stuck ancestral patterns of denying the heart's true will. Great blue heron, snowy egret, pelican and crane, stir up this ocean of tears into milk, into honey, into nectar, into dew, into ether, into empty space. Release, release, release. Thank you.